That's where Channel 11's Rich Pierce joins us with the breaking details that you'll see only on 11 at 11. Rich?
Oh, Gordon, it's quiet here now on Alice Street, but that certainly was not the case for the vast majority of the day today. This is the house where most of that action was unfolding. That man eventually came off of that roof, made it to the ground. That's when he was loaded onto a gurney and taken away in an ambulance. A dramatic day on Alice Street in Pittsburgh's Knoxville neighborhood.
I think it's ridiculous.
Sources tell 11 investigates the man you see on the roof is the suspect in more than 10 burglaries in and around the city of Pittsburgh. Sources said the man would cut the power to the building so the alarm would not go off, break in and steal money from skill machines. They tell Channel 11 these are photos of him leaving a business dressed in black and wearing a wig. Many happening in just the last couple of weeks. The standoff itself began Friday morning, the man fleeing to the roof as police closed in. He jumped from roof to roof, avoiding law enforcement, eventually landing on this porch roof.
What is he trying to prove?
Just after 5 o'clock, police made their move, but he slipped away, climbing onto the house next door before jumping back over to the top of the first roof. Hours went by, the sun went down.
They've been here all day long, just because he's being a goof.
Pittsburgh firefighters eventually used a chainsaw to cut holes into the roof, but still, he would not come down. Many stood by and watched.
I yelled back 2 or 3 times, but they told me if I said anything else, I'd have to leave.
Including one man who says the man on the roof robbed his business several months ago.
Yeah, we all ran here. We've been waiting for months.
Aaron Duran owns Medusa's Lounge in Shadyside.
Shut the cameras off, but I got him on video before he took it off. He robbed for money DJ equipment.
Then, around 8:45, he was cornered and started down the ladder, flanked by police and fire. But it wasn't the end. As he made his way down, he attempted to jump, even dangling off the ladder, held onto by first responders. Police putting mattresses under the ladder in case of a fall. Eventually, he was pulled back onto the ladder and continued his descent. The descent down that ladder took more than an hour, and that's when, like I said earlier, he was loaded into an ambulance and taken away from the scene. Now tonight, we are still waiting on court paperwork to tell us exactly what charges he's going to face. When we have that information, we'll pass it along to you. Reporting live in Pittsburgh's Knoxville neighborhood, Rich Pierce, Channel 11 News.
Channel 11's Rich Pierce was there and is back live on Alice Street tonight after speaking to the owner of the house where this all happened. Rich?
Well, Lisa, things have returned to normal here, except at that house. That's 232 Alice Street. It was on the roof of that home where Zachary Livingston evaded capture for 13 hours. And now the owner is left picking up the pieces. Repairs underway at 232 Alice Street.
They cut the roof like in 4 holes.
This man, who goes by Russ, owns the home and rents it out as an Airbnb. Zachary Livingston, the man now in jail after Friday's Rooftop ordeal, was his tenant.
He was nice to me. He was paying in time, and I had no problem with him. But he damaged less than authorities damaged over here, you know.
That damage came mostly from this. We were there Friday as firefighters used a chainsaw to cut holes in the roof in an effort to get Livingston down.
It's easy to cut in 5 minutes, but to repair that, it takes time and efforts.
Russ tells Channel 11 it's not a cheap repair. There are 4 holes. He estimates it'll take about 2 weeks and $20,000 to fix. He shared this video with us. It was his first time getting a look at the top floor after Livingston was captured. In the meantime, more new video shared with Channel 11. This surveillance video taken outside Medusa's Lounge in Shadyside shows a man getting out of that blue car, disappearing out of view. Then the video cuts out. Owner Aaron Duran told us Friday that man is Zachary Livingston.
He took the power thing off the meter, shut the cameras off, but I got him on video before he took it off. He robbed for money DJ equipment.
Channel 11 also obtained these photos from inside a gas station and this surveillance video that allegedly shows Livingston leaving another incident. Right now, Livingston is behind bars, awaiting the next steps. Russ says he's waiting too, for clarity. He wants to know who is going to pay for all the damage.
Nobody asked to cut those holes, you know, and just they've done it. Just like I'm frustrated till now. I mean, just like I don't know what to do.
Now, we did reach out to the Allegheny County Sheriff's Office for answers. They then directed us to Pittsburgh Public Safety. I spoke with a public information officer this evening. She says she's looking into it, and she'll get back to me with answers soon. Reporting live in Knoxville, Rich Pierce, Channel 11 News.
Channel 11's Rich Pierce has been following this story since September. He's along Alice Street now with the fallout tonight.
It's been almost 6 months since that suspect jumped from roof to roof here. He'd been renting a room in that house, and that's where the damage was done. The homeowner here tells me no one is taking responsibility.
Disappointed and frustrated for sure.
Only Channel 11 was there in September as Pittsburgh firefighters used a chainsaw to cut holes in the roof of 232 Alice Street in Knoxville. It was done in an effort to capture serial burglary suspect Zachary Livingston. After he was in cuffs, the homeowner, who goes by the name Russ, was left picking up the pieces. He took us inside as he boarded up the holes. Now, about 6 months later, the holes are fixed.
Basically, that was like a huge hole over here.
But at a cost of about $20,000.
I've done it myself, myself and I, you know, like to lower the cost.
The question remains, who will foot that bill? In September, the county sheriff's office directed us to the city of Pittsburgh because it was Pittsburgh firefighters who made the cuts. Russ has no insurance and filed a claim with the city law department. Just a few days ago, he heard back. In the letter he shared with Channel 11, it says the department has, quote, determined that the facts as presented do not establish any liability on the part of the city of Pittsburgh. Were you surprised?
Well, not that surprised. I know I'm living in reality. I know what's going on.
The letter went on to say, quote, our investigation has determined that the Allegheny County Sheriffs were in control of the incident and that the Pittsburgh Bureau of Fire responded and took action at the request and direction of the Allegheny County Sheriffs.
The law department of City of Pittsburgh, they refusing to pay me. They just pointing at each other.
We did reach out to the Allegheny County Sheriff's Office, and a spokesperson told us he'd look into it and let us know what he finds out. Russ says he's called a number of times but has not heard back.
The authorities could come, destroy your house and not be accountable for that. There is no help, no compensation, even 1 cent.
And while this is all going on, Russ says he was actually dinged for a code violation at this property, something he says $20,000 could easily solve. Reporting in Knoxville, Rich Pierce, Channel 11 News.